Welcome to Homework Lib.
We're going to have a couch that is going to be sliding on the floor, and on a frame of reference in which north and east are going to be on the positive x and y axis. What we're going to see is that the force of Hannah is directly a magnitude of 175 newtons in the north direction. This is going to be force of Hannah. And on the other hand, we know that the force of Andrea is going to be 175 newtons, but at an angle of 22 degrees east of north. So with this, we want to know what is going to be the net force on Y. So the net force on Y, net on Y, is going to be equal to the force of Hannah on the Y direction plus the force of Andrea on the Y direction. The force of Hannah on the Y direction is going to be directly 175 newtons. There's not going to be any problem with that. And the force of Andrea on the Y direction will correspond to the projection of this vector over here on the y-axis. So the force of Andrea on y would be equal to 175 newtons times cosine of 22 degrees. On the other hand, we can calculate also the force on x. That would be 175 newtons times sine of 22 degrees. So, replacing this value over here, the net force on y is equal to 337.257 newtons on the y direction. We can calculate also the net force on x, but it is not required on this problem, but just for having the... In this case, it would be directly the force of Andrea on the x direction, so 65.556 newtons. But in this problem, we're only asked for the net force on y, so this would be our result.